Hey there! In this video I'm gonna show you how to get shots like this. And we're gonna do it without Photoshop, getting the final image straight out of the camera in a single shot. So if you don't know how this effect is done, definitely keep watching. One thing to note though, for this technique you'll need flashes with modeling lights. So, we'll need our main character, the lipstick obviously, and some flowers. We attach the lipstick to a regular stand using double-sided tape. It's best to do everything with gloves, because the lipstick is glossy and if you handle it with your bare hands, it will end up covered in fingerprints. Underneath the lipstick we attach a small leaf, also using double-sided tape. Next we put the camera on a tripod, well, studio stand technically. Today we're using Sony a7 Mark III with a Sony G Master 90mm macro lens. To the left of the camera we place a diffuser and we will fire a Godox AD600 Pro through it. It has a standard reflector and a grid on it. The diffuser itself, this is a thin plastic, and I'll leave a link to a similar one in the description. And here, Lisa is showing how simply changing the position of the spot on the diffuser, just a little bit, changes the lighting, the gradient on the lipstick. So you should be very precise here. Now, to the right of the camera, we're placing another piece of the exact same material. But this time, we're not firing any light through it, so it's just acting as a white reflector, not a diffuser. The other light source is a Godox AD200 Pro with a grid, again, firing through a white diffuser, again, but from above. You probably won't be able to find one exactly like ours, but a thin sheet of milky acrylic would work perfectly here. The main job of this light source is to light the lipstick bullet itself. We also placed a couple of reflectors behind the lipstick to create a nice rim light. By the way, we have a whole newsletter all about these little things we use: reflectors, diffusers, stands, stables, light modifiers, and so on. It will be super useful for both beginner and intermediate photographers, well, and videographers as well. The link is in the description, so make sure to subscribe. So, with the flashes and our standard shutter speed, we got this shot. Next we need to turn off all the ambient light in the room, absolutely all of it. Then we turn on the modeling lights, and by the way we experimented with using the modeling light on just one flash or on both at the same time and took shots both days. Then we switch to a much longer shutter speed, 1 second in our case. And this is the whole idea behind today's technique. The flashes fire as usual, exposing the lipstick, but then the camera doesn't close the shutter. The exposure continues, this time with the modeling lights. This is called a mixed lighting technique. One thing to keep in mind is that when you initially set up the flash exposure on the lipstick, you want to slightly underexpose it. That's because the lipstick will end up a little brighter in the final image thanks to the light from the modeling lamps. And all that's left is to take the flowers and create some movement during that 1 second exposure. Since 1 second isn't actually that long, you need to move the flowers pretty actively. And that's how you get these interesting motion blurs. You can try different shutter speed, more or less movement, there's plenty of room to experiment. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye!